Hi, Leonor. Thank you. Good evening, and thank you for joining me. My room is absolutely untidy. Hi, Grant. You alright? Nice, Grant. It's always a good feeling. I remember when I got my uh, third set of troops up to 29. That was just a huge weight off my shoulder because I knew I didn't really have to work on troops for a long time. And I still haven't really worked on troops for a long time since. Hi T, thanks for joining. Opinions are that all the new ninjas are ridiculous. Right, let's start. Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to today's stream. We have got our second Minions War today. We've got B-Water, the German alliance, and they're running purple tanks. Haven't faced purple tanks in a while, so it'll be interesting to see how we do. Cryptic. Yeah. To be honest, I would rather get leave your third set of troops and then get your second one to 29. I don't know. Some people will go 29, 23, 23 first. I don't know. Hi Caramel, thanks for joining. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do some of the war hits, and then we're going to talk about the new ninjas which have dropped, my concerns with the game, and also Ninja Tower, which I refuse to do. Hi Tim, thanks for joining. Right, let's do this. So let's go for Overlord first. He's got a Freya tank, so we're going to use our minion team here, and then after that you can see I've already maxed all the new ninjas ready. Had a good play around with them, and I'll have to talk about them in a bit. But first, let's go do some more hits. Now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't hit purple tanks in a long time. So, need a refresher here. Look at my nice quartz. Then I need a regard. Hi Svenny, hi Mary. Thank you everyone for joining. Hi Jack Daniels. Right, let's go. So Freya tank, they've got double the defense down and ugly Liz there. So let's do this. Okay, so we have potentially 2 purple matches round the bottom. One if we move the red tiles on top to set up the second purple match there. This team needs 7 purple tiles to get going. So if we move this red here, that doesn't really disrupt our purple match at the bottom there. So let's do that first, and let's see what comes up. Okay. So we can also do another red match there to enter Liz. We can do the purple at the bottom. Let's do the red here. That was a bit of a unwanted cascade there. So I don't mind dumping some tiles into so Liz is going to fire next turn. Trying to see what we can do. Okay, let's move this yellow up. So if we make this green match across, that brings purple, that matches 1 purple there. This goes off. In terms of we use this as a free tile dump and list with the purples there into yellow. Let's do that. Okay, so now we make the red match. Yeah. Butterfly takes the hit. We still got. That will kill the minion. No one's really getting anything. Gonna heal. Hi John, you're right. Thank you. Hi Don. Okay. Then we get this to counter the defense down. It's taking ages. Sorry guys. I am the biggest Durdle player in this game. Not realised that. So heal. I'll use this. Bonk here. Let's get some aggressive minions up. And now we just need to Hydra can. Hi Wilson. I've got my curly mustache here. I have to trim it a bit. Right, that's that. So that was straightforward. We took the minion team first to fight the Freya tank, and then we're gonna go hit some. Well, there are not that many Baron tanks left. Yeah, I'm on SG's payroll. That's why I've got all the new spanking heroes. Which we're gonna use one of them for our hits in a bit. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Right, Don Martino. There we are. Lovely. So let's use our new guy, Zircon. So I've been playing around with this team, so we're going to go triple ninja. With Zircon. I'll talk about them in a bit. Nice Wilson. You can see his stats are absolutely nuts. And obviously you've got BK here, so you don't have a Dispeller here, but obviously Zircon also protects BK's taunt from any Dispellers as well. Anyway, let's do this. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Danger, danger. There is one red match, perfect. I should have brought my yellow stats here. Have been amazing. Didn't predict the future. So if we make the yellow into bearer, we'll bring the blue up. to make the red across. That brings the other blue up, and we can set up a blue dragon, sorry. Oof, nothing at all. What's level 1? Level 1 boosts 144 and gives defense buffs. We don't want that yet, do we? No. The sport is just so rubbish. Dodge. Of course you dodge. I must have played this wrong. Should have brought my yellows. Oh, look. Oh well. Anyway, that was. Should have brought yellows. That is what I've learned from there. And next hit when we bring our yellows, this will never work. The problem was we unfortunately set off Liz with the stupid cascade a bit too early. Maybe if we had fired Garnet first, that would have protected the team from the what do you call it? Negative status effect. Anyway. it is what it is. Andre, hi. Hi, Strange. Yeah, I went one first hit and then bombed the second hit. As you would, using Broken Ninjas. This is much nicer. Let's make sure this is but yeah. Dope. So we'll pop this. This should kill it. Yeah, I think. So pop this, that will get Andre charged as well, and then it will reverse the look at the corner Sith now. Hi Chavel. Alright. So kill him with fire and then kill himself. Okay, alright, there we are. That's what happens when you actually have good boards. Why is there only 47 points? Is someone liberal on here? Okay, whatevs. We got Linden. We got Wolf. Posse. Okay. That's my other gun up here. Well, I shouldn't have brought a Reflect Hero versus Akrot. That is what I shouldn't have done, okay? But I'm not really paying attention. Look at all these limit broken heroes. Let's do this. Get some books. So that will combo the other red. Maybe not. Stupid. Stupid Waffle, you can't even play this game properly. Then Akrot was spazzed out. Oh, he hasn't spazzed out because of the. Oh, there we are. He's spazzing out now. Okay. Cryptic, you would know. You always only found the high point targets. It's fine. Phew. Okay. Where are all the barrel tanks? Anyway, it's fine. Don't need to fight barrel tanks. Okay, let's use our silly Xeno team. Use Ruby. I have not even practiced a single team with Ruby. Swap. There are lots of purple tiles. So we have purple at the bottom, purple middle, purple into Divana. Done deal. This is the... I don't need to think and just make moves. Board. Okay, alright. That was nice. Throw tiles here. This team is just stupid. But I literally have not made any other moves that were relevant other than the first move that I had to make. Start the taunt first, in case she mana cuts and she dies. She doesn't die. Well, we'll be here for a while. Okay, alright. That move was done the minute I opened the board with 3 purple matches. That team is just stupid. Okay. We got Heisenberg there. Alright. Only problem is I don't have any more red healers. I've used all my Garnets. And I literally just matched her before war. So unfortunately I will have to not be able to use her. She's got quartz as well. He's going to be fun. 774 1526, and compare him to regular Rigard. They're pretty similar in what they do. So I've got Lepiota to help deal with Scandi there. So if I make the red move, brings one yellow up, then I make the other red move that sets up. Yellow diamond, isn't it? So if we make this red move, the yellow comes up, purple is there, then we make the other red move here. That will bring the yellow. Hang on. No, it doesn't work that way, does it? No, because the yellows will go up, but the purple's there, the yellow's still there. Nope, cancel that plan. Cancelled. Fun police. I'll make this red move anyway. I want to clear some of those nonsense tiles there. I can make the purple moves here that we wanted to make. Okay, so this will set Scally off. Perfect. That was heal. We boot the shit out of her. Then we make our yellow diamond. Okay. Then we smack this. Kill her. If she goes off, we're screwed. So we don't want her to go off, basically. Yep, there we are. Oi, that is bullying my Lepiota. Okay, let's boot him. That will kill him. By default, then these will come back. Then we'll double slow them. Then we can just kill, and then we can kill by clown damage. Just need to hold on for another turn. Alright, well, you're gonna die by clowns. Alright, okay. Oh, 47 points as well. Jesus Christ, all these, like, 260 for this war, even though I went 5 and 1 failed. Anyway, so that's the war. I'm just gonna now just quickly talk about the Ninja Tower. They've expanded this. You can see I am basically not fussed about doing it. It is such a pain in the ass. I'm sure I will do it at some point, but I'm not going to be competing in that. Anyway, let's talk about the new heroes, okay? We'll talk about this guy first, Zircon. Now, if you look at his stats are just crazy as base stats. This is before you even put any emblems on him. And don't forget, he's a trimodal hero. He has got the family class where if you use him with other ninjas, he can dodge, he can counter-attack. Okay, so if you compare him, 840 defense, 1463 health, okay, to classic season 2 hero. Look, his stats are pretty much comparable to Ariel, and Ariel has got 18 nodes of talent on her. That's just stupid. That is complete power creep. That is completely what's wrong with this game at the moment. They release a hero which base stats are just pretty much the same as Ariel at 18 talent. Yes, I know Ariel's going to get a costume, I think, next week. And so what, this, her stats are still not going to be as good as him. Alright, so let's look now at, I've got him anyway, so we don't need to go through the portal. He's fighter class, so that's again amazing. He is going to revive when he needs to. His ability is a boost over turn. He doesn't do a initial heal. So if you're going to use him, you want to use him as a additional healer on your stack. He doesn't cleanse, but in the current meta game, there is actually no other status effects other than defense down. So if you look at all the top defenses, so if we're fighting DD, we're fighting Kovshet, we're fighting Avengers, Last Legion. Everyone runs red this tank. They have, a smattering of Morale, Frigg, as on flanks. Some of them have Hannah, some of them have Odin, some of them have Falin. So if you look at most of the defenses at the moment, the only negative status effect that you're going to fight against is defense down. And so cleanse in a way is not very useful in top level metagame. Obviously, if you're talking about where there is more mixed defenses and you have Grave Makers and you have Veilers, then having a cleanse is very helpful. But at top level, the negative status effects are either non-cleansable, such as the stupid fiends from Liz or Hannah, or you have defense down, of which Zircon, yes, he doesn't cleanse, but he's going to give you a defense buff, so he's going to counter that anyway. So that's a huge plus already. And that's also another reason why the Andre is very, very good in the current meta game, even with his 4 stars. So he doesn't do immediate heal, but he does have a very good amount of boost in terms of health. So at second charge, 504 boost over 3 turns, gives a defense buff, and he also protects you against other buff dispels. So if you use him in a team like I did with Black Knight, it makes him pretty good. And obviously if you use him in a team with your other good friendly old what do you call it, Wolf plus heroes like Ludwig, for example, Clash of Knights heroes, again, it protects them. So I think Zircon in itself is a very, very good hero. I think he's not a chase hero per se, but if you have him and you've got scopes, I would definitely max him. He's definitely not metagame breaking, but at the same time, he's also a lot more sturdier than Ario. He does die very easily. Next, we have got the 5-star costume Rigard, which is Quartz. So, Quartz is obviously 100% upgrade over costume Rigard, assuming that you have the tablets to max him, which obviously not everyone does. And obviously, if you do pull him, which again, not everyone's very lucky to do so, because the odds of pulling him is about 0.125%, which is ridiculously low. So everyone says, oh, he's worse than Costume Regard in the sense that his second charge, which is 9 tiles, and Costume Regard is also 9 tiles, has a lower heal than Costume Regard, and has a lower attack buff compared to Costume Regard. So Costume Regard heals for 600 plus over 3 turns, he heals for 564. Costume Regard gives 48% attack bonus, he gives 44% for 3 turns. Now, where he is good, number 1, he's Cleric class. So problem with Costume Regard is that he is you use Cleric class for the original form, regular Regard, but for costume form he turns into Ranger class, which is kind of like a bit pointless. So Cleric class gives you mana shield, which is very important, especially with all the stupid what do you call it, fiends that's running around, the list fiends. So that's obviously very helpful. But the second thing that's very important is that he's obviously trimodal, and a lot of people forget that. Yes, you oftentimes will not want to fire him until you get to second or sometimes even third charge, but at the same time, there are times where you just need to use him to do a cleanse and get rid of the defense down from Frick or Morel, and that's where he's useful, because you may struggle to get 9 tiles. You've seen how some of my boards today were absolutely trash, but he will be able to do that, and also give your team a bit of an attack buff as well. So that's where he's very helpful. Now obviously if you get to third charge, you're going to win. He's going to regenerate 860 health over 4 turns, which is quite a lot, and give you a massive attack buff, and that is not dispellable. So, but as a whole, I think he's a very good hero. I wouldn't go chasing him, but if you do have him, you have the tablets, I would definitely do him. And last but not least, there's a lot of hype over Ruby. So I've got her max, and I've gone the whole attack route with her. I'm not sure if that's the right one. Maybe I'm wrong. I actually can give her some more health as well, another 57 points of health, which will get her to what, 1571. So it's quite high health. Defense is a bit poop, but she does have a crazy high attack stat as well. So I'm not sure how good she is. I can see her being completely brutal as a tank, in the sense that you can have her slow starting bot and just get completely wiped by her, because she gets to level 2 and like mana cuts like 3 of your heroes, does damage, and then causes a mana generation problem for your team. As I said, I haven't played around with her. I literally just maxed her before war. I think she's going to be very good on offense as well, because you can mana cut. She does a fair chunk of damage, 330% with a high attack set, so she does hit for a fair bit. So if you use her with like Costume Marjana or something, and maybe we will go in and like try some hits with her. Let's do that and see how we go. We've got Xeno here, so let's just use a team with her. So let's just use Costume Marjana here. Let's just rank 3 ninjas here and see how we do with this team. Could be complete nonsense. But let's go. Yeah, but the problem with Dracane with OG Telluria was that she healed for a lot. A lot of people forget that. She healed for a lot, and she also summon very chunky minions. So because of the combination of big heal plus the fat minions, there was a very very high chance that you ended up with a 0 when you hit Telluria. And that's not the case with Zircon, because Zircon doesn't self-heal. Unless you put like him, her, I don't know, him is her, isn't it? She's the girl. Again with a healing tank. But then the best healing tank is what? Xeno? I don't know. The game really doesn't want me to have any blue tiles. Red tiles, I mean. They might not even be firing anyone here. She died. It's just trying to see how effective she is. But the game refuses to show her potential, given that there are literally no red tiles here. Okay, well, let's just kill him so he doesn't start feeling and like buffing everyone again. As I said, I will probably need to go into the tank and like play around with my teams and figure out what would be a good team that she would go into. See how much it fits for. It's chunky. Not bad. She actually hits for a fair bit of damage. Anyway, do I have another flag? I do, yeah. Let's go find someone else. Just drag them out there. Okay, this is a good one. She did a fair chunk, didn't she? So let's want to cut Brendan here. Kill her. Yeah, I do quite like her on offense. She's very powerful, and the mana cut plus slow is actually very effective. I definitely will need to play around with her, but I do think she's got really great potential in the current meta, especially since you can get her to level 1 and like snipe kill. For example, you have some red tiles and you just need to get rid of Liz before she fires. I think she's going to be very, very good. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the new ninja heroes. Obviously, the chances of you pulling them are absurdly low. There's a 1% chance of getting them, and there are now 8 ninja heroes, so you can end up with like multiples of Jade or Mika rather than the new 3 that you really want. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me for stream. I hope that was helpful for all of you. I will be flying off to Ireland tomorrow. I'm going to Dublin for a holiday, and I probably won't be streaming on Sunday because I'll be flying back from Ireland on Sunday. So I will record my war hits and post them on YouTube, but I will hopefully see you all again for stream on next Wednesday. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Take care and goodbye. Thanks, friends.